Audio settings. Do you know about them? You want to know how to use your audio settings on your computer, because maybe you've been told in your Zoom meeting that nobody can hear you because something is not right with your microphone. And today on the show of 8J Tech, we're going to go through the troubleshoot steps on how to fix and set up your audio. As always, get yourself a beverage. Cup of water today. Sit back, take some notes, or follow along with me as I'm going to run through my system to show you how you can navigate your system when it comes to audio issues. Let's get started. First things first, we are going to check our sound settings. To do that, simply go down to the right-hand corner at the bottom of your screen. Right here next to this clock, you got battery life. You also have your speaker right there. Right-click on that. And again, I'm operating on Windows 11, so this will look different if you're on 10. Go to sound settings. We're going to open up the sound settings, and I'm going to show you the basics. This will probably look different for some of y'all, but this is how Windows 11 operates. Let me zoom this in real quick, just kind of get a closer look at this screen here. Much better. All right, so we got our output here. This is what's coming out of your speakers for you to hear. That means output, just so all the layman terms are known here. Right here, I have this set up with headphones because I currently am rocking the Raycon everyday earbuds to be able to hear this. So that's what's plugged in currently. But what you'll be using if you're using the built-in system, you'll be using this one right here, speaker/headphones Realtek Audio. That is your default setting. That is your sound card that is in your computer. And that is what you'll be using if you have no other devices plugged in for sound. So make sure that is checked. I'm not going to check it on here because I'm currently recording this video on this machine. You can also add another device if you're looking to pair another device here. You also have your volume control. I'm currently sitting at 88%, at 88%. I can't hear apparently. So here we go. Mono audio. Why would you want that? You don't need that. Keep that off. You want that stereo sound, right? Our next settings here is regarding the microphone. That is input. That is what you are saying to your microphone that's coming out on the other side for that person in your Zoom meeting. And they're yelling at you, "We can't hear you." All right, so here we go. You got some options here to look at. For me, I've got the headsets, the everyday earbuds. That's not checked because I'm running on the Movo mic. You got the built-in microphone system right here. Again, brought to you by Realtek Audio. That's your sound card. That's your audio card. That's where your microphone is built into. So if you're using whatever's built in your computer, that's the one you're going to check. That's the one you're going to use. And of course, right here is the one I'm using, the Movo UM700 microphone. And also I have the volume adjuster. As you can see, man, it is raging with sound right here. It's awesome. I could crank this up as loud as I want. It's going to be really loud right now, but let's go back to 80. That is, actually, let's go 78. That's a comfortable sound right there. Scrolling down, you got a few other things here. You could do some troubleshoot common sound problems with output devices, input devices. Kind of gives you like a little help manual on how to navigate it. You can open up your volume mixers if you would like. So like I said, you got your volume mixers here, you got your others here, but there's more areas that we can check out for a little bit more exclusive work. So we're going to close this out. Next thing we're going to open up is control panel. How you do that, go to your search box down on the bottom here, which you can't see it right now because I'm zoomed in, and just simply type in control panel. The search box is going to be your best friend. Trust me, I love the search box feature. So we are now in control panel. We're going to go to hardware and sound. We're going to go to sound because this is the subject for the day. And this little box is going to pop up. This is going to give us a little bit more details of inside our system. Currently right now, it opens up to the playback. That is the output. That is what you are hearing. All right, so we got a few options here. We've got the Movo, which I have nothing plugged into the port on this microphone, so it's not active. We got the headphones, the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. Get you a pair today at rayconglobal.com. And that is currently checkmarked as the one that I'm currently using to be able to hear what's going on the computer. You also got the monitor built-in speakers. The monitor speakers suck for the monitor that I purchased. They might be good for you. You know, if you're running off a dual monitor set with built-in speakers or whatever, this one sucks. We're going to ignore that one. And then you got your built-in speakers right here. The Realtek audio. This is the built-in stuff that's inside your machine. That's going to be your default that you will always use. Make sure that is enabled. Right here, you could test it. You could disable it. But why would you do that unless you're using a different device? You can go into properties here to kind of get a little bit more stuff here. You got levels. You can adjust the output levels. You can go to advanced. You could test it here as well. Make sure you got the best hertz right here. All right, for good quality sound. Let's fix that. And then there's a couple of like exclusive mode, hardware acceleration, signal enhancements. These are pretty much standard. They're fine. It's good for what they are. But you may want to play around with it just in case something's not working right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel on this. But the main attraction for this is recording, because guess what? They can't hear you in your Zoom meeting for some reason. So we're going to go here and we're going to check our settings here. As you can see, we got a few things going with sound. You got the Movo microphone going on right here. That is checked as my default. We got the built-in microphone, which you can see that is active right there and it's ready. You also got the everyday earbuds right here. That is really raging with some high quality sound apparently, but that's not currently on because this is checkmarked as the one that's currently set up to run. So what you want to do is look at this one here, the Realtek audio, because that's your built-in microphone. This is the built-in microphone for your computer. So you want to right click on that. You want to make sure, of course, it is enabled. So it is enabled because it says disabled here. You could also go to properties for more options. And check this out here. You can go to listen. Let's go to levels. You could adjust the levels right here on your microphone. You could also go to advanced. Typically what we've been doing in the office is deactivating this option here, give exclusive mode applications priority, and also deactivating enable audio enhancements. It tends to make it better for people to be able to hear you in your Zoom meetings. All right, so make sure these two are unchecked if you're doing Zoom meetings, and just experiment, try them out, see what works. So we're going to cancel this real quick. But the other part you want to make sure is enabled is this right here, stereo mix. It is disabled right now because I don't really need it. But you want to make sure that is enabled if you're using the built-in hardware in your computer. Make sure that is enabled and checked on. That's going to help you out greatly. And also, if you're in Zoom, make sure you uncheck anything that automatically adjusts your mic in the settings, in the audio settings. You do not want it to automatically adjust your mic up and down, because that could be the issue too for your Zoom meetings of why people can't hear you, because it's automatically turning you off because you said something stupid probably. I'm just kidding. I just thought that was funny. The other thing you can check out is your audio drivers. You want to make sure you have the latest updated audio drivers. And the best way to do that is go to your manufacturer's website, whether it's a Dell, whether it's HP, Lenovo, whatever brand it is, go to that website and go under support and go search for the drivers and go look for Realtek audio or anything that says Intel and download those drivers. So how do you know what model of computer you have? There's a couple ways to look at this. There is the easy way where you can go to About Your PC in the search box. Once this pulls up, It's going to tell you your specs and specifications of your computer all right here. That's the model right there, Latitude 3500, and processors and all that fun stuff. But this is what you're going to be looking for right here. This is just the name of this computer, but you're going to be looking for this here. You already know what brand your computer is. Or you can do the fun way and go through command prompt and just show off your command prompt skills, because it's cooler to do that. So CMD for command prompt. Go ahead, open that up. You don't have to run as admin this time. And just type in system info. And it's going to load up all the information regarding the computer you're operating on. Let me zoom in on that real quick. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your system information about your computer. All the information you need to know about your machine is all right here by simply going into command prompt and type in system info. And you can look right here for system manufacturer and system model. That's what we're going to look for whenever you're looking for audio drivers or any type of driver that you need to update on your computer. So give that a try today. If you're having any audio issues, try these tips, try these troubleshooting methods, play around with it, experiment with it, and see what works. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there and take care.